And we're here. Howdy doody.
Hello.
We made it. Despite our best efforts, we made it. Oh, shush
Yeah,
it. I'm trying to turn my ringer down.
I spent all my day or part of my day on Saturday messing around with the computer thing I was working on, and then found out I had the wrong part.
You messing with a computer?
Yeah, I'm really not doing anything fancy. Just trying to change my studio up a little bit.
So you're still on a Mac trip, huh?
Yeah, I got it to work. I got it to with the right part. It works really good. We'll see with all the other stuff that I got to connect up to it, mics and cameras and all the other things. It should.
Oh, I have no doubt that you will crash OBS with the Mac just like you do with the Windows computer.
Oh yeah, and then you got OBS to work with, and then yeah, there's a possible misstep there somewhere. So how is everybody?
Speaking of missteps, have you experienced anything with this screen flipping thing on the Pocket 3?
The screen flipping thing.
Yeah. So apparently there's an issue on the Pocket 3 where that screen is flipping, that it gets stuck like in a halfway position.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not yet.
So apparently there's some with the magnets some going on with the magnets on that.
Yeah, I have not had any issues yet. I wouldn't be surprised, but there's nothing so far. But you know, it's still new. I mean, I haven't done a ton of work with it yet, so just small amounts. Turn it on and let her rip, kind of thing.
Well, let's see who we got. We got Brent, Eat More Possum this here. Akirasha Warren says whether or not he has a birthday is a mystery at this point. And Yellow Rose Town, Leah's here, and I think that's all we have to offer at this point.
So Akirasha's birthday.
Well, he says to wish him a birthday, he'll come back haunting us, and then he's saying, "Yeah, whose birthday is it?" So apparently he's above that age now where he's going, a little loopy. That H-induced nullity is kicking in.
Yep.
And that's how it starts. First you lose your mind, then control of body functions.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. And that's when you start being really nice to your children, because they're choosing your old folks home.
Do you still hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay. I've got this mic. This mic that I'm using is basically the same as the other mic, but it's got, instead of having buttons, it has touch screen thing on it, so you can't tell whether you touch something. So if I start becoming quiet.
Well, apparently Akirasha decided to go batty on us because he's claiming to be Batman.
Yeah, yeah. So you were commenting about not having control.
Control.
Not having control. No, I have to back it up and get a replay.
You get a replay?
Yeah, I'm
what you do?
I'm going to share my screen for just a second, and
right. Bring it.
Be careful. You might want to preview this, because I was looking at the Vegas. I was looking at the Vegas yellow, thing, and then if you look on the margin to the right,
Yeah, I can't preview it. So, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's why I'm smiling right now. I thought I'd cheer you up, Kai.
Look at that big old ball.
Yeah,
I
I know. Look at
mean,
that yellow
the,
ball.
the, the yellow one.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing? You're golfing and
Yeah, yeah. I think we need to leave it at that before there's a real wardrobe malfunction.
oh my Lord. That was a complete accident.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Moving on.
Yes. Moving on to serious topics.
Moving on to serious.
Anything
Well, you're not
specific?
hearing any mic buzzing because I'm back to Old Faithful here.
I don't have any, there's no mic buzzing at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I get mic buzzing every once in a while from
And
it's
I
for some
see
reason wireless.
and I see Chris Wedgeworth sliding in here. Howdy, Chris. Probably ought to put on the stream here on a separate window so I can kind of
Yeah,
get
that's what
a
I did.
yeah. Let's see.
So I happened on, I don't know if you're going to talk about this today. I'll just bring up I'll say it in one word. The Aquila 16.
Aquila 16. Is
I
that
just
the one for $20?
no, it's a kit. It's an analog kit.
That's an analog
I
kit.
just happened to run across it in with Captain Drone had it up. Here I got it right here. And I thought it was kind of interesting, but I mean, he doesn't give it tons of love. I mean, he gives it. You could see that he was fighting with it, and it's got a cool design though. I thought it was neat. It's a analog.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, it's a complete kit for $250. So
yeah,
that is Christmas present.
yeah, and it seems like it works pretty good inside. Pretty good, and, except for the fact he made the comment he's got big old honking glasses, and it doesn't have any way of it's not set up for. I don't know how much it can be adjusted. There you go. But
Yeah.
it looked like it flew okay, but and it's got some stabilization built
Yeah.
into it. So
Yeah. I think I saw the video. Part of
I
it
just thought
anyway.
I thought it was neat. I thought, it's for the price, it's pretty good, for the whole package just to get into goggles and fly
Yeah. I
analog.
mean, it's a good starter kit. I fly somewhat 2S.
Michael said he got on in a thermal wetsuit,
And a thermal wetsuit.
20 feet down to the lake, 30 feet off shoreline.
Oh. He had to go diving after his drone.
Oh, wow. I would just wait for summer at this point.
Well,
But nah, I probably would get it. I'd probably fish for it. It's
yeah,
just
no,
too damn cool. But yeah,
get a dry suit.
this little kit just has a nice
Yeah,
feel about it.
MMP3, so that's Mavic Mini Pro 3, right?
Yeah. MMP3, yep. I can totally understand in Canada, yeah. Oh, it's so cool. I watch people, you watch Captain Drone, he flies in the winter and you could just tell his fingers
He's
are
miserable, yeah.
he's miserable, yeah. So anyway, I just thought this was kind of interesting for the price. It seemed like everything worked pretty good. It didn't. It to me when he put it into manual or acro, it didn't. It didn't act like acro. It still acted like it was in some kind of control. So that was kind of weird.
Well, it's probably what they used to call acro trainer.
Yeah, because it wasn't. It just didn't have the acro
Oh, hold
feel
it,
unless
hold
he
it,
was
hold it,
freezing.
hold it. We're done. Ben is here.
Uh-oh.
Either Ben is early or we're running way late.
Oh, Ben's here. Oh man. Welcome, Ben.
Ben, did you not know that we changed the time here about 2 weeks ago? Yeah,
Yeah, the time did change.
the times are changing.
The time, yeah, I just thought I was thinking that. But yeah, I would say if you got analog and you want to have fun, but
Well,
that was kind of
this
interesting. I like
is
once again, it's kind of in the spirit of the pre-built, the Avata kind of frame looking thing, you know, proprietary, but not. They still allow you to use um 2S batteries that were, at least from them, they're not they're other proprietary batteries.
no, it's a 1S battery that's on that thing.
Oh, it's not 2S. I didn't look close enough.
No, you actually have to look at the battery listing to find that.
Specifications. I assumed that it was 2S.
Yeah, I would have assumed it too, but no, it's a 1S
Yep.
BT 2.0, which that is a good connector, but
4.35 to 3.4. 8 minutes.
something like that is inexpensive enough to where you could buy it for a kid for Christmas, and he can figure out whether or not he wants to pursue this any further. Because
Right.
if you go as an all digital setup, you're looking at $1,000.
Yeah, no, that's why I thought it was kind of fun. It's definitely one that you just can buy and rip. I just like that they're keeping with the Defender kind of style body, and the nice white slash, with the camera that kind of twists, and I just think that's needs to go by the way of the Goonie Bird, and they need to just keep moving their designs forward because that's not, to me it's appealing. It just looks like they cared about it when they built it, but now that's without flying it. But having position hold helps, for learning. And I just thought it was kind of neat. So kind of a good thing to have that popped up in the feed today. Learning control. And yeah, just because Captain Drone made it look like it didn't fly didn't mean it couldn't fly. He might have just been having a bad day, and he was freezing his butt off at the same time.
Well, his reviews at times are different. Um, he only focuses on the good things, and is
Right.
very, very forgiving on.
On the poor, yeah. Yeah,
I
he
mean,
he
I don't want to see a storage closet, all the crap that he's got.
right. So, I mean, I just
He's
thought
been
he would,
seeing.
oops, cancel that. Yeah, I just every once in a while I'll see something that he's got going on and go, I might think about that. That one got me curious until he flew it, and then he started going into, when he starts to insinuate things in the background. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
So, anything up your way? Any flying
So this
experiences?
last weekend was no flying whatsoever. It was freaking rainy, windy, nasty out there. I mean,
Nasty.
you didn't want to even set your dog outside.
Yeah.
And Blizzard FPV, howdy feller, and Scott is here, Jackrabbit, and
You haven't been doing too terribly much. I've been looking. I mean, looking around for stuff, especially like the Black Friday kind of feel. I've been thinking about that, and just
isn't it just a shit how everybody already has the Black Friday deals going on right now?
they're not even deals. So it's kind of like, to me, the DJI Black Friday deals. I'm like, there's no difference in your prices. They look all the same.
No, they just scream, Black Friday loud enough to where all you focus on is the Black Friday part, and you don't
Well,
have any.
refurbished. Yeah, we've got deals on refurbished. I'm like,
Well,
okay,
nothing wrong was a refurbished. You just need to be careful who refurbished the blessed thing.
right. I had one bad experience with a resale. Like, one of the batteries I got was not very good, but they didn't charge up all the way, but you still got a decent amount of flight time out of them. Yeah, I've just been kind of in the. I've been the party meister. I've had to host,
Yeah,
and
you're quite the entertainment fella.
I'm not, though. I'm not in entertainment committee. I'm very bad at it. I get annoyed very
That's why they
easy.
can't keep coming back to you.
Yeah. The first party was it was one that was an adult led party. It wasn't mine, but it was my in-laws wanted to have a party, but everybody ended up at my house the whole time. Nobody actually stepped foot in their house. So they got a party, which is, whatever. It was a good party, but I'm not a huge, because to me, parties are clean up and set up, and you know,
Well,
but we had good weather. It was been nice. I'm starting to feel the cold a little bit in the morning. So, but we're not getting the cold like you're getting. We're not getting rain. We're supposed to have some coming. But
so no,
so
it's been wild here with the weather as of late.
yeah.
Today was
So you're offloading all your DJI gear, fire
um
sailing, everything.
I'm starting to. I've already sold the Titan, iFlight Titan DC5. It's gone. There's a couple other quads I'm going to swap over to Walks now.
Just get it
Just
all
not.
in one protocol.
I don't know if I'm going to be completely just on one protocol. I don't think I can pull that off because I still have that VTOL, and it has an air unit in it, and I don't know if I can just wire the Walks now into it.
I've kind of totally forgot about VTOL. It doesn't mean it now that you say it, I'm like, oh wow, wonder if there's any more VTOL like programs coming up. To me, that's still uncharted territory that nobody's truly embraced enough, but they should. It just gives you, like you're saying, the best of of multiple worlds. Yeah, you can still get an OMP Hobby ZMO for $8.99.
So,
$1,000.
here is something that will put a tear in your eye, though. I found this, and where's my? Why can't I? What the shit is going on here now? Let's try that. There we go. If you look really close, you will recognize what drone that is.
Oh, yeah. That's a Nevada.
Yep.
Upside down and on fire.
Upside down and on fire and trying to catch the countryside on fire.
Where'd that come from?
Found that on the internet. Guy says, yep, crashed Nevada, it caught on fire.
Wow.
And he had a weenie roast.
So it obviously made a connection to with the back. Somehow the back got messed up. That's where that connection is, that hot connection.
Yeah.
Somehow that got jacked because that arced and started that fire. And that's about the only thing I can think of.
But you gotta, I mean, you gotta feel for that guy.
Well, good thing he didn't light it
up in smoke.
You know, it could be worse. I mean, he could have lit the town on fire or the neighborhood on fire.
Well, given by the large chunk of moss around the rocks, I'm guessing that is a wetter climate.
Right.
Yeah, you didn't have to jock strap. So, but yeah, whoever you are, Mr. Anonymous, my condolences.
Yeah, that's bad.
Here comes Michael, Tex Art Strong guy. Howdy, fella.
So Texas is preparing for winter.
Yeah, well, we have a weekend and then it's done, you know.
Yeah, I usually start doing outdoor prep. I've been doing it already, cleaning stuff up and filling trash cans.
Yeah,
I'm in a cleanup mood. I'm in a kind of rearranging and cleanup.
Oh, that's what I've been doing for the past.
Yeah.
Ever since I moved in here. I mean, I finally have the place organized to a point where, you know, you can actually, you know, come in here. Pardon?
It looks, there's feng shui behind you there.
What is behind me?
Feng shui. It's in order.
Yeah. Well, you see that I've put the drift on the wall now. I am going to finish that thing. I just haven't been to.
Right.
And then on this side here, I'm going to put a shelf like right about there.
I see your printer's set up too.
Yeah. Got the printer. The printer's sitting on the beer fridge.
Is that filament right there in those boxes that are all lined up?
Filament boxes, and there's my boxes of building supplies right next to it. My battery charging station right there. And then you get my Harbor Freight special right there, the toolbox. I
That
like the hell out of that thing.
what we do without Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight's great deals. When I was younger and still doing a lot of construction stuff, I was always on the catalog looking for tools and air compressors and
Well, no, where Harbor Freight comes in is when you get shit to do on your car, and you need this special tool, but you only need it once. You go to Snap-on Track, you're paying $500 for the damn thing. You go to Harbor Freight. It's not the same quality tool, obviously, but it's like $50,
right,
and it'll get the job done.
right.
And you're probably never ever going to use that tool again anyway. So
Yeah. There's always a trade-off sometimes with quality when it comes to tools for sure. I have a a compound miter saw that's got a slide compound, one of the first ones when they first started making them. And of course I didn't go buy the expensive one. I went and bought a knockoff at Harbor Freight, and it still works. I mean, it's gotten me the years, but the blade was never like really perfect, and the handle for the the miter on it is broke off, stuff like that. So I have to like move it, oddly every time I cut. I still
Scott,
have it. I still use it. I haven't replaced it.
Scott, why would I use a ladder?
A ladder.
Actually, I do like using a ladder, and that's those little 4-foot bastards that you buy at Home Depot for like $20.
If I can't do it with an 8-foot ladder, I ain't going up there.
No. All I want is a 4-foot ladder. It's the perfect height to sit your beverage, and some spare tools. Those 4-foot ladders are the bomb. I like the hell out of those.
The ones that have that my mom has an 8-foot ladder, and my sister and my brother-in-law were over there a couple of years ago, and they bought her this ladder. I'm like, why'd you guys do that? You just empowered her to get up on an 8-foot ladder, and she has no business being up. And well, yeah, I go up there and I change the furnace filter on the top of the ceiling. I'm like, stay off the ladder.
Is somebody hoping for an early inheritance or something? Isn't that how you get rid of your parents? Buying them ladders?
Well, I think my
Power
sister was
tools?
trying. My sister might have been trying to.
And Bob Casey Ariel in town. Hey, Bob. Kai, Chris, Jens, whoever Jens is.
Yeah. There's no gents here. I can see the entire list right here. There's not a one gentleman in the group. Maybe there is, but I think we would take that. I think we would take that bad. But thanks anyway. My wife won't let me on a 3-foot ladder. My wife would love for me to get up on a 15-foot.
I mean, that's that time of year, where Christmas lights need to be put up. You need to be careful. Don't let her hear that. She might just put you on that ladder, and you be hanging Christmas lights from now till Christmas.
Back in 1990, it was probably the winter of '98. I got up on a ladder and put Christmas lights up. Got all done. Went to go turn them on, and half of them didn't work. And that was the last time I put Christmas lights up. I'm like, this sucked ass. I spent all day putting lights, and I was going to glorify the house. And then I did it one more time. I thought, okay, I'm going to give it one more shot. And then I got another comment from some stranger to my wife. Not really a stranger, somebody I kind of know. He's like, Jamie, your house is half lit up. That's all I had in me. I had half a light. I had half the house.
You only
That was
got
a
half lit.
half-ass job.
You only got half lit. You did
And
a
I
half
like, you know
lit
what? I'm
job.
not trying this anymore. I'm not going up on any more ladders. I'm not going to, and all it does is it gives the other people the opportunity to badmouth your lights. So I'm not even going to put any up. So I haven't put any up since. Well, now I'll just decorate the inside. You can look in the window and you can see that the house is lit up. Clark
John,
Griswold, yeah. I am
Clark
definitely,
Griswold got modeled after.
I
Yeah.
am, I am definitely the Clark Griswold of lights and drones too. By the way, but
Speaking of which, are you gonna ever send me Mr. Croc or
eventually,
yeah?
I told you I'm gonna clean this office. I've
You're
got
gonna
to.
clean the
I've
office.
that'll help me. I'm throwing stuff away. So I was out in the garage and I literally this weekend, you know how if you start developing a stack of tires, at least I don't even change tires. So I've got a stack of tires. I don't know where the hell they came from. Probably my father-in-law. My father-in-law has a affinity with tires and wheels. And then
Yeah.
anything he doesn't want to use, I get to have. So today, when the trash guy came, I took one of those freaking wheels and tires and threw it in the dumpster. I'm like, in 4 weeks, I won't have those anymore. I don't even care if it says on the top of the can that we don't take tires. They're gonna have at least freaking 4.
Yeah. You can
Half
always
lit.
go to one of those Mexican tire shops like we have them around here all over San Antonio.
Right.
And
You can drop them
they'll
off with
probably
stuff.
just take them off your hand.
Right. You could, but it's easier just when you're pissed off, you just throw them in the dumpster. It works just as good. I pay for the damn thing, so it's empty. They're small enough to fit in there, so they're all going in there. I'm not freaking going to be environmentally sound on any of it. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I went and I purged a lot. And actually, it was scary, because I had some electronics here that I thought, okay,
Yeah.
don't get rid of this shit. And then I plug it in, and damn thing don't even work anymore.
Or it's something you wanted to keep and you thought you could use it for something, and then now everything's like changed. You'll never use it. So it's just like, like all, there's things that I couldn't sell on eBay, so I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Well, a lot of that stuff that I couldn't sell on eBay went to Goodwill. Because Goodwill actually has a recycling program for old computers and printers and that sort of shit. So
I've got four mini drones that I'm just giving to kids at school.
yeah,
I'll just give them to them for showing up for a week on time.
until I actually try it out and find out what a piece of crap it was, and then they're never going to show up for your class
I
again.
thought you, Mr. Goldman. Yeah, Mr. Goldman. I thought you liked us. Gave us that piece of crap.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm behind too.
Speaking of piece of craps, there's plenty of them coming up for the holiday season now.
Yeah, believe me, I'm going to go over that. I
I
got
I
some
actually saw
ideas.
somebody. I actually saw somebody on FPV Marketplace trying to sell a Kai One. He actually wanted money for the damn thing.
It's I've been trying to sell my F11 for 2 months. Nobody wants them. And they're still trying to get $400 for one. If you go on to Amazon. And I've got mine freaking cheap.
Well,
They're good, but they're not. If people are getting smart, which is good, people are getting a little bit more understanding, of course, we've got this very good service that we're providing. It's called the I don't buy crap service. Okay. And we're constantly saying this is garbage, just garbage. It's garbage. And they keep telling us that, now that the F11 is not garbage, it's just overpriced. It's just
It
it's not in the
underperformed.
same, yeah, it's not in the same class, but it's really good. I mean, good, it's just, if you don't have 3 axis gimbal on your drone, it's just, even with EIS, it works great.
Bob had a mini meetup, was 400 AGL on Veterans Day. So there's a video link posted to the video. Check it out. And Jim Stroning's here. So yeah, and don't let your wife find out about the tires.
Yeah, she doesn't know
They're
that.
all gone. Till they're all gone.
They're all, well, area are already gone. Nice spell check there. They're going. They're going to be out of there. I'm going to have by spring, there's going to be a nice empty space. So there's something about empty space that, sometimes is pleasing.
I should feel kind of bad with all my donations to Goodwill though, because I had a little camping toilet, and I had it in a box because I had it out in my hunting cabin, and okay, I'll put in the shower, clean up some more, make sure everything's working. Well, that seal between the seat part and the tank part,
yeah,
apparently that seal's gone bad. So whenever you fill up the bowl, the water starts oozing out between. Yeah. Called the manufacturer because they offered spare parts for it. Called the manufacturer. That seal was not replaceable. That seal's gone and the whole thing is just trash. So I didn't want to throw it in the trash. Well, I can't throw it in the trash because I've got this ballet bullshit going on here. So I donated to Goodwill. So if you see a camping toilet at Goodwill here in San Antonio, you might not want to buy that.
Well, going to thrift stores are good for if you're looking for things like tripods and stuff. I've got a tripod that I picked up from a thrift store that I'm still using. It's not bad. I borrowed it to somebody and then they tried to take it from me, and I'm like, hey, I want my tripod back. That was my freaking find. You can go over to,
you go get your own.
Yeah, you go find your own treasure over there. Go in the back area where all the lamps and stuff are. Power tools. That's another one. Ones with cords.
Speaking of power tools, I need to do some sanding because Photoleo Joe, Joe Photoleo is going to hydro dip that front cover for the walk snail goggles for me.
Oh, nice.
Give it that carbon fiber look that I want. I just need to sand the blessed thing down some more before I send it to him.
He
knows how to do that stuff. And I was looking at it, but by the time you buy everything and then if it
right.
just
you don't want to have a bucket full of freaking paint sitting around.
Well, it's not paint, it's just hydro dip. So you gotta spray it, and there's a sealer that you have to apply after the fact. But if you only do it once, it's not really worth buying everything for it. I might as well just send it somewhere. And at Spin Up, I saw that he's doing that sort of stuff. So like, hey.
Yeah, well, they got the technique now. I can hot glue stuff. I helped my wife hot glue a bunch of stuff last night. I got roped into a hot gluing a hot gluing project.
A hot gluing project.
She used to, well, when she's
You put a new tile in the kitchen or something?
well, she was an elementary teacher for the longest time. She's now graduated from elementary into the office. But she has she used to always rope me into projects. We were always crafting for her class. And this is like, it's been a long time since she's had me craft something. I was always cutting out stuff.
So you can hot glue the shit out of anything, but if it comes to electronics, yeah, we're done.
And lamination and laminating. I can cut shapes out of laminate.
Oh, peekaboo. You're a little late for that there, Bill. Coast to coast.
Coast to coast. Welcome.
Howdy, fella. It's been a day. I really haven't been as active as I should be in the community as of late, but
well, sometimes you got to do your own stuff.
It's been a challenging couple of weeks.
Yep, it's okay to take time away. You can just step away, and I do that more and more often.
I need to come back to Texas. You know, you have this whole moving thing down to an art form. So my daughter is moving. It's Thanksgiving weekend too, so you're gonna have plenty of time to come over.
It's the curse of owning a truck.
Oh, wait. Let me invite you for Thanksgiving. Come on over. We'll have fun. Right after we're done moving my daughter.
After you're done moving all that crap.
I just got done moving myself. Now it's freaking, yeah.
I'm not done moving people, so as long as I've got I've set a precedence that I can move stuff, and now that everybody knows I can, it's just something.
Now that the word is out, now that everybody knows.
Yeah, my son's he's been unemployed like since he moved back from California, and it's hard to get jobs, right? You know, so he's working at there's a golf course that's that one that I fly over. He works on that golf course right now. That's what he does. He's been there for a couple of months now. He's got a ton of friends there. That was the party this weekend. All his friends from the golf course. So if you can think about Caddyshack, you ever see the movie Caddyshack? I had that in my backyard.
Did the pool get uncovered?
No, it's way too cold. No,
at that age, they're still young and dumb. They'll jump in there.
He had friends over for that fight. I don't like fights. Okay. I'm a football person, and he wanted to have his friends over for the UFC fight. So they all come over, and he can't figure it out. He's like me with electronics. Okay. So he's trying to get this fight on. He did find my account, and I ended up paying for it.
You're such a great fool.
Oh no! I told him. I told that my wife. I said, "You see that? That's a PayPal charge for the UFC fight. I did not buy it. You can talk to him about this. I'm making hamburgers. That's my job today." So I ended up making 30 freaking hamburgers, and I actually boiled and made bratwurst. Those were good, actually. I just took all that leftover beer and filled up a thing, and they actually turned out good. But when I was done, I went right to bed. I didn't even I made all this food and I just left. But they cleaned up okay. I feel bad. I'm not a better host, but.
Well, speaking of parties and all, you know, they have that Wurstfest going on in the Braunfels right now.
Wurstfest?
Which is Wurstfest. It's like the worst case scenario. I mean.
I thought Wurstfest was in going on in Austin.
No, Wurstfest. No, that's the sausage party. It's different. And that's in Austin on Fifth Street. For those that need to know,
Wurstfest. That's the.
Wurstfest.
Did you happen to be able to? Did they have a decent Oktoberfest for you? Did you end up going?
I did not go. They want $20 to get in the door.
Yeah.
Okay? And then they want $40 for a pitcher of beer.
Yeah, I understand. It's Waypoint, New England.
That's $10 a beer.
Look at Waypoint, New England. Leftover beer? Oh,
It's all Bud Light.
You might want to. Hey, Waypoint. We might want to blue wrench him.
Well, we need a Smurf him.
Yeah, as long as he behaves, we'll keep him up there.
Waypoint.
But yeah, for that comment, he deserves that. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, normally we're hitting drones, but it's one of those days where we've got off track.
We started off track. We'll never make it on track, so we'll just. Yeah, this last live stream absolutely sucked. Yes.
What happened?
Some in StreamYard at the end of the show we're at like 240p.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That was bad.
Yeah, we can't see it, and we see what we can see,
Well, no, I've got it on the second monitor here, the feed going out to YouTube, and I can see
right
how it's broadcast.
Yeah, I can. I monitor that too, and that is pretty good. Let's see, it's 720.
Yep, and that's as high as going to get was StreamYard.
Yeah, I actually experimented with 60 FPS on my other machine. I might think about it. I don't know if that's going to really make any. I don't think that makes any difference. But for live streaming, sometimes it can. But it's not necessary. Most of what we see is, especially for these types of streams, 720 is pretty. It's pretty good. It's HD.
Half the channels use StreamYard, and unless you buy the Super Pro whatever package that it's what $50 a month.
No,
it's all 720.
No,
I mean after last week, I was ready to give StreamYard the boot. Today they're on probation. If they screw it up again today, and I'm already seeing putting the comments on is getting a little glitchy again. I may just give StreamYard the X yet. It's getting to be like Ken Heron's. What does he use again?
Oh, I can't remember. You could try EVMux.
Wirecast.
You could try EVMux. You basically all you have to do. The only problem it's free. It's 1080 though. I mean, I haven't done it with it, but if I would go back, I just like OBS too much. I like the customization.
You like Crash, but that's what you like. You sit all day at school trying to figure out ways to crash OBS. Don't lie about it. We all know you just looking for ways to crash OBS.
I think I got OBS figured out.
You're in good company. Matt's Tech. Ian, he's using it too. It's OBS, and he's got problems on a regular with it. Audio problems. Imagine that.
Yeah. You don't have auto control, so everything has to be. That's why when I record from there, I have a a visual, so I can see that there's audio coming out and that it's peaking right. There's a lot more stuff you have to think about. I even messed with this one a lot. I changed all the mixing on this one, so it'd be interesting to see what it sounds like later when I listen to the replay, because I haven't. It sounds pretty good. I think it sounds good. It's a good mic. I really recommend. I did a video on this mic, but if you're looking for a mic, this one's got real good. It's got a real good upside. So it looks nice.
I don't know. I don't know what Ben is trying to tell me here.
He likes OBS.
Yeah. But he's saying you crash OBS like I crash drones. Yeah, but I can fix drones.
Yeah, I have. We'll see. We'll see. I've got, like I said, when I move into this other world, when you're using a computer that's paper thin.
Well, this is freaking cute. So I turned the comment off in the stream, and it's still in our preview window, but it's gone out in the live stream. Yeah, this is just technology. It's just.
Yeah, OBS has got a lot of quirks, and you just manage them.
I just saw they released another version, because when I fired up my OBS, because my camera actually is OBS.
Oh, they did. They just released. I haven't even looked. So they just released another update, huh?
Yeah.
Those are always scary for me.
Yeah, we got another update.
I have to completely create a new set too. I really love my sets that I've been making. And I might lose some of the tools, so we'll see what happens. I like my dynamic switches that I can do. And then you gotta have everything, anyway, you gotta go and with a different platform, it's going to be quite interesting, especially with this setup I'm using. This basically this tool that takes the image and it basically uses software to create two monitors. But it's supposed to actually, you can do this adapter that I bought actually will do 3 monitors, and so what I was thinking, I was having 2 and then having another one out the other port, and it will run a TV behind me. So that's my newest idea, to have 2 1080p monitors, get rid of that freaking bookcase behind me, and just have a TV there. Just simplify life.
Then we'll see the back of your head.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll keep the picture, change some lighting, and then that's what I was saying. I was going to try to find a fire sale TV back there, about 48 incher.
Go to Best Buy right now. They're fire selling everything.
Yeah, full 48 for that little adapter I got.
50, they had the 50 and the Insignia 50 for like $250.
Yeah, they're dirt cheap.
So,
but so the big problem with the Macs, especially the MacBooks, are you need another video card. You need an amp, basically a video amp, and that's kind of what this thing does. It basically creates the power.
What about a docking station?
Well, that's what it is. It's a docking station.
Thunderbird.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's a
Thunderbolt.
Yeah, this I don't know what the name of this thing is, but there's a couple of different tools that are for sale. The one, Data Link, is the one I'm using. I think it's Data Link it's called. And it allows you to take that M1 chip and make it able to But the video looked great. I mean, there was a couple. There was definitely a learning curve, but it wasn't that long. So,
Yeah, and as Ben says, don't be shy about hitting up that thumb.
yes,
Please, please, pretty
please
please.
do. The other thing I got to deal with is I have to use. Well, I've already got 2 external drives, so those little Macs don't have a very big drive. They just got an SSD. So those you got it. So anyway, the docking station's got to control all that stuff. So far, so good. It's a good little dock. It's quiet. I will have a completely silent studio because right now my graphics card is making a little bit of a hum, but there'll
Yeah,
be zero.
I like these little guys right here.
Yeah. Now you can use it for a PC. You can use any good docking station. I mean, that's the cool thing about PCs is, and a laptop is you can just go buy any docking station with external AV outputs. You
Yep.
know, the HDMI's, and it'll work. You can put 4 freaking, this one's limited to 3. There's one that's like $250 that'll do 4 screens. So, you can make those nice big arrays of. I just want to have 2 screens, just like I got.
Yeah, I've got a Dell docking station because my 2 main monitors, the 232s here,
Yeah.
they have 3 inputs on them. So I got
Oh, yeah.
display port in and I got 2 HDMIs in. So
Yeah,
I've got my main computer hooked up to the display ports, and then I've got the docking station on and HDMIs. I can just switch the input on the monitors and then have a keyboard switch to switch mouse and keyboard over to the laptop.
right.
So when I actually do my work, I have 3 monitors, 232s, and then a monitor on the laptop.
That's the only thing is this laptop screen is, I already showed you, it's toast. That's why I wanted to do. So it's basically just, I'll eventually replace it, probably with an M2 eventually.
Yeah,
But
Ben, I have the 232s here that are the QHD, so they're 1044 instead of 1080. Oh, 1440. There we go.
oh yeah,
14.
yours are high. Yeah, yours are high resolution.
Well, they're not the 4K, and I actually bought a 4K and put it on my computer, and I did not like it. Everything got so flipping tiny on a 32-inch screen,
Right.
you couldn't use it. And then there's like, it even recommends to run a 150% magnification. Like,
Right.
I might as well just buy the cheaper QHDs.
Right. Yeah, Ben's running 380. 330. He's got a gaming computer. Yeah. Ben's playing Call of Duty.
Well, I have a Quadro card in my computer.
Yeah,
Quadro P2200.
The new Quadro.
Yeah.
Does it have those little tiny freaking inputs?
No, this has full size display ports.
Yeah, those are tiny. Those little, the Quadro I have at school has 4 of those.
It has tiny mini display ports on it.
But it came with all the adapters, so I had 4 of them. You just have to plug in all the adapters.
Yeah.
That one's running. That's an i7. And this one here is an i7, but it's an old i7. This has been really good. I'm just trying to save space. I'm trying to get rid of the big box sitting on the floor. That'll take that up. Get rid of a ton of wires. And just, once again, just kind of clean things up. My daughter uses these lights when she does her cooking videos. She uses these, she's got those 2 LED panels. And what I'll do is I'll just leave them up. And then she can, when she goes to do her videos, she can just grab them and take them downstairs. And then maybe I'll get her some new ones. Get me some new ones for Christmas. Ones that are. But
I'm
I've got
running.
this old box light that I use right here. It's a big box. But I got,
No, I don't even use a big box. I have a little square dude on
yeah,
top of my
that's all you
camera.
need. Yeah, for a live stream, all you need is a face light. That's it. Just a, you know, I like to you try to get, you see the shadows, there's shadows all over the place. That's all you're trying to do. I'm going to try to get rid of those shadows, and but I have the lights all turned down right now. But the best
Well,
way to
I
get
have
rid of the shadows is just to light your face, right? And then you light your background up like you're doing. So you don't have any shadows.
yeah, well,
Ben wants to know your camera. You've got the Sony, right?
yeah, I got the Sony ZV-1F.
F, yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Now, do you have the cam link in that?
No, it comes from factory. You can plug in a USB to your computer and use it as a
Yeah,
web.
yeah, you're running 720, so it doesn't matter.
I think the camera's only capable of putting out 1080 on the webcam setting
Right.
anyway.
Right. Yeah. I thought it would only put out 720 unless you had the cam link. But you would know that. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Because there's a reason why they came out with that one and the ZV-1 and the ZV-1F. But it looks good. No, that's a great camera.
I'm really happy with the picture on this camera.
So I wanted to replace this one here, like I said, with an Elgato, and then put that one that I'm using as my display camera. I think, well, I'm trying to think of one of the companies has got there's a new product out for Christmas. It's basically a downward camera for for demos. It's just one that's built on a rig, and it's got a 1080p, but it's got a big old lens on it, so you can get a nice clear picture. I forget what the name is. One of the webcam companies put it out. It's not Logitech. Maybe it is Logitech. Yeah, but that's a good camera for sure. Look at how clear,
Yeah.
and then and then it's got a focal length, so you can see that the background's blurred out a little bit. So it's probably a f 2 point something, 2.8.
I'm trying to see what it says in the specs on the webcam side of things.
Yeah, those are good cameras. They're $400 camera.
You can pick up a used one for about $350.
And it's about half of what a regular webcam. If you want to buy an expensive webcam, they're about $300. But that one you can take off and actually use it as a camera. You can vlog with it. You can also
it is a vlogging camera, so
it also has a monitor on it. See, do you have the monitor on?
Yep.
Do you have the screen flipped? Yeah.
Yep.
So it's got a little flippy screen on the back side, so you can frame up your shot. Next time, come prepare with names. That Logitech, I believe, is that. I can look. I mean, crap. It's not like I'm not sitting in front of a computer.
yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of it, and I'm gonna post that picture or show that.
Yeah, there's
picture.
a stream. There's a Logitech. Yeah, it is a Logitech. There's a Stream Cam. And let's see if they put out their new product yet. But Elgato, yeah, it is. They basically took their Stream Cam and they put it on an arm. It comes that way, but it's made for downward pickup. So, but I think it's Logitech. The other company I told you is Elgato, and that's the other one I keep calling it Delgado. They're the same ones that make the Stream Deck, but they've got a face cam that's $300, which is insanely priced. You can get you can get their face cam. It's 1080/60. And it's actual, and I forget their selling point is that it's actual 1080/60. There's no, it's not it doesn't go through software, so it's a live image. So it's a real good image.
What is this thing doing now?
But those cameras are about $100. You can get them for cheaper than that. And then it actually has software so you can change the ISO and stuff. But all the new products are coming out. It's Christmas and everybody, there'll be, all those new little gadgets are on their way out.
Is this going to share this screen now or not? Or what the hell is going on? Well, I don't see it in the preview, and I don't see it on the stream. This is just too freaking weird. Okay. Something's coming.
You got?
Yeah, I think I successfully crashed StreamYard again.
I can hear you, and then I see blank. I see an empty screen. There you go. See?
Up.
Cam link. Oh, the cam link. Maybe that is right.
Is it gonna work now? Yeah, no. Yeah, I would love to share it, but it ain't working.
Yeah, cam link is what you need for the high resolution, but they got a bunch of different things.
All right, one more time. Share this. Nope. No, old StreamYard ain't working again.
But yeah, cam link. Let's see, face cam. I found this one, but it's not the one I'm thinking about. This is the one I'm thinking about switching to. Well, Kai's looking around here. This thing here.
Yeah, well, apparently none of that is working anymore.
But that's
oh
man, we're overblowing it. Yeah, come on here. Come on, StreamYard. There we go. That's a face cam right there. You can just see it's got a big old aperture on it.
It's not coming across the stream.
Yeah, it's not?
No.
Nope.
You might see it on your end, but
oh,
hold on. I see some on the this is just jacked up. Okay, there we go. So there's the Elgato.
Yeah, that's I was just checking it out. That's not the image I want. This thing right there. Anyway, that's what the camera looks like. You can find these for a lot cheaper than $150.
Right,
you can find them for.
Let's see if my picture's working now. Nope.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I can see yours. I can see that. Let's see if it's live. Yeah, it's there.
Oh yeah, it's on the stream now.
There you go.
There, you can see the camera, and that's that screen that flips around.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice setup there.
I got that little chargeable light on top. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Ben was saying, you can add a cam link adapter to that. It says Elgato makes the HDMI, the USB adapter. Oh yeah. So you can use your DSLR camera for your $4,000 camera for doing live streams. People do. People have 2 or 3 of those freaking cameras. They'll have like $9,000 in cameras. They'll have a live stream one that's set up permanently. They'll have 2 different ones with 2 different lenses. That's just crazy money. Too much. But yeah, Logitech's been really good. And you can still find a C930 or a Brio, but because they're more than anything you'll ever need. Because I can.
If anybody needs a 922, get a hold of me. I got one to spare.
Yeah, 922
know
is a
what
good
the
size.
922 looks like. That's the 922 in action. Obviously, I didn't.
Oh, you've got your 922 set up top? That's the one thing I have not done that. I haven't done a vertical. I usually basically use a setup like this where I just put it on an extension. This is a 920, just like you're doing. Or no, this is a 930 that I'm using here anyway. But stick it on an extension. And I use that as my back cam.
Well, if I can get this to come, this picture to come back. Apparently, it's not working again.
There you go. So there's a 930. Got the little freaking door.
Oh, apparently my share is starting to work now. Maybe not. Yeah. So StreamYard's going the way of Wirecast.
So that's StreamYard doing that, huh?
Yep.
That's crazy. That's just not stable. It wasn't like that. It's always worked.
It always worked, and for some reason, something they did here recently that.
Yeah, I don't.
Remember a while back when the comments weren't working anymore, right? Ever since then, I've been having issues.
And that's just a platform issue. That's their servers, yeah.
Because I know I have the bandwidth. I know I've got the bandwidth.
Uh-oh. I got to get going.
Yep. Dinner time, taco time.
Yep.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Yep. Nope, they're on time again. I'm not. So I am not on time. But yeah.
So anyhow. Yeah, we were a little light on drone topics this evening. More on the random side of things. Other than the burning Avata, there was not really much to share. Guess RunCam's got a new nighttime camera out. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's.
Yeah, there'll be some movement.
There needs to be some movement. There needs to be some movement with the old walk snail goggles. Because ordered on the 25th and they have yet to ship.
Wow.
I already sent them an email and didn't get an answer. So I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, they ran into a problem with the production of the optics. So they said there's some delays because of the optics.
Jim's droning 04 air unit. We're not saying that yet. We have not said 04. But it's coming.
Well, actually, what's coming next is Walksnail is going to release something that's going to be 4K.
It'd be interesting to see where the 4K goes, because that's
it's going to be just like DJI. Okay, it's going to be 1080 on the goggle. It's going to be 4K.
4K. Right. And then however it's stabilized or if it's compatible with the biggest thing is you can get it into real steady or
Yeah. But the biggest thing
spiral
was the
flow.
new goggles was the new goggles X that Walkstar has. They actually went to a manufacturer of VR goggles. So let's see if that's as good as everybody says it is. So
Now you talk about drones.
yeah. Well, you're about to leave, so I can start talking about FPV. All right, y'all. If you haven't done it yet, hit the likes, the thumbs up thingy down there, please. I'd appreciate it. We'll see you again. What, next week? Same time, same place.
Yep.
Come on. Can we get two more thumbs to make an even 20? Come
There's
on,
3.
fellas. Yeah, but those don't count.
I just gave 3.
Come on, let's get one more thumbs up here, please. Oh, we just had one more joining us. Yeah. Anyhow, y'all have a good night. Chris, you got any more words of wisdom for?
I do not. I'm out of wisdom.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a day for me too.
Yeah. It's Tuesday. And that's sad that we're actually feeling Tuesday because it's not normally.
Well, everybody's rushing this week because everybody knows nothing's happening next week.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the 19. Come on, one more. Let's get one more for the 20.
I played around with it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, no. The 9 there it comes back. Going up and down now. Come on.
All righty.
Be Ben, click, keep going. We made it to 20. How about that?
All righty, guys. I am out of here.
All righty. Well, you have a good night, everybody. Thank
too.
you all for hanging out with us. We'll do it again next week, same time, same place, Tuesdays, 5:30 when we go live from the Workbench.
Later.
Maybe we'll get some work done this time. And
Kelly DeMello. Hey, there she got a thumb up there.
And
hey.
bye.